I'm just saying they go hand in hand.
I haven't been awake for very long, so let me get a little bit of coffee. Hold on a second.
I like
me. I don't function without caffeine. I cannot function without caffeine. And that is the position. I cannot function. So I'm sounding a little because I need coffee.
Yeah, I gotta have my coffee every morning. Hey, Yvette.
I don't fuck with coffee.
Here too. Oh, shit. There go the neighborhood. We got declared.
I'm on that lettuce already.
James, you can stay in the comments. Please don't come up. Okay, good. You're driving. Good. Okay. Keep driving.
Expound on that thought. Expound on your thought. And maybe I'll entertain it. Go ahead.
Sorry.
Which thought? I had quite a few of them. I think daily.
The stupidest one you got. Try that.
Oh man, you don't want to dive into that now.
You basically stated that you get what you work for. That's pretty much what your statement was. Long story short. Yeah. Long story short.
Yeah, so the harder I work, the more I get out of it.
You say hard work. What does that mean?
You said you work for what you get.
Whatever work you're doing. Whatever work you're doing, the more you put into it, the more you get out.
I told y'all he want to work himself to the grave, and he's okay with that. He doesn't want to enjoy anything. He doesn't see or feel that life has any kind of enjoyment that he's supposed to get out of it.
For me,
I was not talking to you. I was talking about you. Shut up. Anyways.
So for me, when you tell someone to shut up, it's going to make them want to talk more, right?
Shut up.
So,
I wasn't talking to you.
Your immaturity,
I don't care how immature you seem to be. You seem to not have impulse control.
What I mean is,
control your mouth.
For me, I would like a sense of accomplishment in life, right? So for me, when I work hard, the more I work, the more accomplished I feel.
We heard you the first time. We heard you. You want to work yourself.
Oh no, she wanted me to expand on my thought.
We heard you.
The spiritual work that we do? Is that the labor that we do? Like how would you define work?
Well, it would depend on the job you're doing.
Why does it have to be labor?
I never said it had to be labor. I said it depends on the job you're doing.
Well, like what kind of job? Because I would argue true that the intrinsical work we do on ourselves is important. I would argue that. I would give you that point.
Yeah, so if you're a pastor, right, you're not doing labor work, but you're still working. That would be the spiritual thing you're talking about, right? But if you're like in an office setting,
I'm not
you're not doing
about a
labor.
Pastor, sir. I'm not talking about
No. That's just an example, right? So if you're in an office setting, you're not doing labor work.
Yes,
you're going to be doing.
That's labor.
What labor? What labor work?
I'm not talking about physical labor.
Okay. So we're being more specific. Okay, so if you're in an office setting, that carrying papers, writing stuff down, doing computer stuff, the more you put into that,
that's still labor.
You're going to get out of it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I conceded that because we got more specific on the type of labor you're talking about.
No,
that's fine. But either way, no matter what job you're doing, the more you put into it, the more you're going to get out of it.
Okay,
all right. That's everything.
All right, let me rephrase my question for you. Are you only talking about in which, like, your employment, like how you make your money is the work you're talking about?
No. So anything can be a job. So when I do have a project at home, that's a job, right? So I'm going to be putting work into it. The more work I put into it, the better outcome I'm going to have. It's just a philosophy that goes with everything in life.
What if it's the wrong work?
How can it be the wrong work?
It could be very wrong.
How could it be wrong?
In your eyes,
you could put work into becoming radicalized and using things that harm other individuals. That's not good work, right?
So what's radical to you?
The man that works to provide for his family, but sells me-tainted fentanyl. Does that work?
You shouldn't be buying.
I'm sorry, say that last part. I couldn't hear that last part.
Is that good work?
But you shouldn't be buying it in the first place, should you?
Tell people what they should and shouldn't be buying.
Well, I mean, it goes both ways, though.
You
What your
again still
opinion
can't
may
tell
be
people
may
what
not
they
be
should and
somebody
shouldn't be
else's
buying.
opinion, but who are you to tell that person they can't have their own opinion?
Okay, so that's like your boss, again, giving you a paycheck and then telling you how to spend your money after you've paid your taxes out of it.
Right.
Right. So again, you cannot tell people what they should and shouldn't be buying with their own money.
I feel that the purpose of
But
life
it
is to
goes both
just
ways.
be a good human.
You can say
I
it
agree.
might
Define
be
good
a
human.
good idea or it might not be good for your health, but you can't tell people that they shouldn't, right? You can phrase it in
But
different
there's
ways.
cause and effect
Right,
for
right.
everything.
Cool. Cause and effect. It doesn't affect you.
So,
Why is you getting told to shut
Okay,
up?
so you're saying that if she was to go get high on that and then go out and drive and crash into somebody, that doesn't affect somebody else?
I said it doesn't affect you.
Okay, but what if it was me they crashed into?
Then that's affecting you, isn't it?
Exactly. So
Wouldn't
they
you
should
go by-
Right.
wouldn't you go back to
Please stop trying to
they
bypass
shouldn't be
that.
doing
No,
Please stop trying to bypass that. Again, you still cannot tell people how they're supposed to spend their money. There's consequences for everything, whether it's good consequences,
Exactly.
whether it's good consequences or bad consequences. But
See,
you
I'm
yet
literally
still,
agreeing
you
with you,
still,
and
yet
you're
and
like,
still,
you pull
right?
the
That's all I'm
out.
saying.
Like, I don't. You got to let other people talk too.
I did let you talk. Y'all been talking.
I'm trying to understand why I declare whatever your date is, why you immediately attack the work of the left if you respect work.
I didn't attack the work of left. I attacked the ideology.
What's the ideology that you're attacking?
The ideology is sitting
So
a moral
Hold on.
high ground.
You're breaking up, bro.
And if you don't align with that ideology, you're a morally wrong person.
Okay, so what's the moral high ground that you claim that leftists take?
This sense of I have to take care of humanity for some weird obligation, and if I don't feel that way, I'm morally wrong.
What does it mean to
Then I
take
would-
care of humanity?
Hold on. I would argue that
Someone
the
else
right
keeps
then
talking.
sit here. The right has a different argument on that. I mean, the right would sit here and want to take care of life while it's in the womb, but wouldn't want to take care of it after it's out of the womb. So, I mean, where you want to compare the ideology of the right to the left, they both sit here and have different moral high grounds.
right. Yep.
I
And
literally
that's
really
exactly
want to
what
know
I
what
was
he
arguing with it. But, you know, the lady below me said, well, you can't tell somebody else how to spend their money or do what they do. Isn't that contradicting itself? Because the left
No,
and the
you
right
can't
try to
tell
tell each other
somebody.
what to do all the time and how to think and what their opinions are. So
She's right. You
it's
can't.
kinda
You can't tell
But that doesn't
somebody
make
how
it-
to spend their own money.
Hold on, Elsie.
well,
what
no,
saying
I'm
is
not
it's
talking about the money part. I'm talking about the opinion and the thought
I'm
of
not
doing
saying that you
something.
can't have an opinion, which is why I said you didn't listen to fully what I said. I said you shouldn't say stuff like that, right? It doesn't have anything to do with that. I said there's a way to rephrase that so that you're saying the same thing and it doesn't sound like you're telling them what to do. I said you can't tell people how to spend their money. You can advise them, you can give them the information, you can wish them well, you can do anything else outside of telling people that they shouldn't be doing something. You shouldn't be doing this. Yeah, I'm grown. I'm an adult. I went to work. I worked for my own money. This is my money. I spend it the way I want to. That's just like you going to get wine. And we all know that alcohol isn't good for us. And me telling you, you shouldn't be drinking it because it's not good for you.